podcast handoff.
Great planning, Chris. Your preparation for this podcast is unparalleled.
We all need to see Austin. Did Ben have any insights?
No, it was pretty negative across the board.
We might be able to go viral with like a Facebook reconnection, like sob story, but other than that,
yeah,
I don't know. Never found out what wine he was drinking either.
It's cheap, whatever it is.
So Austin, you were at 35%, and you said after the black jerseys, what are you at now?
About 15%. Yeah,
15%.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen, but pretty low.
I think the black jerseys.
Not an accurate statement.
Yeah, I think the black jerseys make it worse for us, just because every time we do something with a big hype, we end up not.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like this is Tennessee. Anytime we try a gimmick, like we're gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
But 50 penalties in the first, quarter. I mean, just wait.
I mean,
aren't we like 1-4 in checker Neyland?
Something like that.
Oh, we only do.
But you have to remember though, like South Carolina is the team where our defensive backs will pick up a fumble or make an interception and then throw the ball before they cross the goal line. So you'll probably be fine.
I think you're being nice, Austin. I think you're holding back.
I think that's the point that I'm at. Is we saw against Missouri, that defense is atrocious, but still an SEC defense. We saw what we're capable of. I think that's the floor right now. Like, you should be able to score against these lower level SEC teams, and you should be able to at least compete with your defense. So, what do you think, Caleb?
Thinking, I don't know that that's an SEC defense we just played. They're like 129th in the country.
I mean, they've got SEC caliber players at least.
They are technically in the SEC, yes, Matt. I will give you that they are in the conference, but I don't know that they're an SEC defense.
I mean, they weren't that bad last year, and I'm sure it's mainly the same guys. Probably has to do with their defensive coordinator hire, but
they suck.
Okay.
Yeah, they're real bad.
Kyle, what do you think? Do you expect a performance like that the rest of the way out, except for like Alabama and Georgia?
No, obviously not. But I would say that I'm not. I mean, I think we're going to score, but not like we did last week. But my whole thing was like, this game comes about our defense, because I just don't know enough about South Carolina to know if they're going to be a high-powered offense to score against us or not. I'm thinking no. But I don't know how our defense is going to play.
Chris?
It could be like you guys struggled for the first 4 or 5 games, however many there were before Missouri, and then the offense kind of broke out. So we've been the same and just not had that breakout moment yet. If it happens, it might never happen this season, or could be on the horizon. Who knows?
It's definitely most likely to happen this Saturday.
We are very charitable. We love making people Heisman contenders.
And we've not talked about this yet. Like, everybody, since we beat Missouri, everybody's just eyeing Ole Miss. So God knows we shouldn't be overlooking South Carolina, but we are.
I
don't think the players are. I mean, they don't have any sort of care for the fact that Kiffin was here. Like, I think it's more
account.
of a fandom thing that people Ole Miss, like, I don't know. I don't think that's the case.
I don't know how
I'm just worried about it.
History of Tennessee, South Carolina could expect anything other than some kind of 27-21 or like 14-9 kind of.
Caleb backs me up. We will never accept that. I remember coming back from a band competition, and you'd always have your little portable radio, listen to the game, and I think it was Halloween night, and we lost to South Carolina. I remember it was ugly, like 19-15 or something stupid like that.
That was the Tyler Bray game or something, right? Yeah.
No, this would have been
2005 or
05 or
00. Okay.
Yeah, I wore a wool trench coat to that game.
And I remember him telling me that we lost, and I was just like, no, we didn't. Like, We didn't lose to South Carolina. Are you kidding me? Like, so no, I will never accept the fact that we're gonna be competitive with South Carolina. No offense, Austin, but
No, I love it.
and
Yeah.
when I went to a game there, the thing I liked about that stadium is that it's so close to the field. Like you just feel like you're a part of the game. Like it's a really cool setup. Hated that the entire tailgate area is basically just like a parking lot from a Midwestern plain state that's just copy and pasted right outside the stadium. Like it's just.
You didn't like the fairgrounds?
No, there's no personality at all. It's just
Yeah.
parking spots in concrete. It's like, I
You didn't
enjoy
hit
that.
that Bojangles right outside the stadium?
No, I was
Didn't even get a free Bojangles card from the people outside?
probably couldn't read the Bojangles sign by the time I entered
That's
the
a good
stadium.
point.
And Adrian dropped his ticket, so we had to scalp a ticket. It was an interesting experience.
I
But
have a question about the Williams-Brice game day experience. What is the more bland and generic game day experience? Entering the field, the 2001 or Sandstorm?
It's a tie, I think. I think it's a tie. I think they're equally that, yeah.
I actually kind of like Sandstorm now that South Carolina has embraced it.
Yeah.
when you're there and you just see all those towels like flying, and then you hear the song going, everybody's jumping, and then you hear the cock-a-doodle-doo. It's like I was trying to think of a way to describe what I think of like the South Carolina fan base, and it's just like people that are tourists that are just like, oh yeah, what do you do in town? Oh, you go to South Carolina game, and you wave your towel around like.
Well, there's nothing else to do in Columbia at all, so that's pretty much the reason. Yeah.
They're tourists who come to Pigeon Forge, but they do it every year without fail.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pigeon Forge has no food or running water.
It's just the population of the South Carolina is just very odd to me. I don't know why.
That makes
I sometimes feel like I just don't even realize that South Carolina exists. Like my sister used to live there. I've been there, but I never think about South Carolina for some reason. I don't know why I just thought of that, but no offense, Austin. So 50% chance. So let's get a little bit of score predictions.